Speaking of Ford Field, you used to work there, Eric?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
During the, was it the Matt Patricia era?
Oh, yeah. We don't really like to talk about that.
What'd you do there?
I was the HR manager.
So you tried to get Matt Patricia fired constantly.
You know what? Towards when things were starting to wind down in his career.
With getting him fired?
I mean, you can say that. But,
People, I hear, will get the Dirty Bastard and the Rubaeus mixed together in the same glass. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yeah. Well,
How do you honestly feel about that?
I'm fine with it now.
You're fine with
Whatever
it.
you want to drink.
You're
man.
fine with it. But like
Absolutely.
Palo, have you ever tried it?
No.
So you're not fine with it.
Hey, I just want to sell beer, okay? So
Yeah,
if you
okay.
want to put those two beers together, hey, man.
I've heard people do this, and I'm like, man, I gotta ask him.
to desecrate it even more.
Yeah.
I've
Give it a
I've even done the Rubaeus and all day. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I mean,
All right, so we are here at Founders Brewing. Everybody, you guys all know that obviously Founders has sponsored the post-game show. So Jeremy, the head brewmaster of Founders Brewing in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Adam, what is your title here?
HR business partner.
Like I said,
People love it.
great
Love
to
me.
drink with an HR guy.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
exactly.
It's crazy. I remember I sat in a line once for 2.5 hours when limited release of CBS, KBS, Curmudgeon, things of that nature. I sat in a line for 2.5 hours waiting to get a flight of 4 and walk out with 2 bottles. But that's how much I do love Founders, and that's really the big thing for me and with the show and being able to partner with Founders has been the coolest thing because I've been drinking it since 2013. And it's just been my favorite staple. So it's kind of a dream come true, if I'm being honest, to sit here, to sit in what is the Golden Hall of Everest again.
Love it.
Okay. So there's no better way to open this up than Hutch got that extension.
There we go. Let's bring it into that. Yeah.
That's
Love it.
the cheers. 180 mil. I saw that it's the most guaranteed money for any non-QB. So I know he's kind of edged out a little bit by Micah Parsons. I think Micah Parsons is 46.5 mil a year. And then you got Hutch at 45. But we knew the contract was coming.
Yep.
Right.
We knew it was coming, and I love it. I love it right after the bye. Brad Holmes has a way of always finding the right time. Because there's no splash of Lions news this last week, and then that's what you get.
Yeah.
Hutch
Huge.
extended. Let's go.
Yeah,
So,
he's not going to get any cheaper, right? I mean, let's lock him in now.
and that's the thing, even with JMO. So, like, when JMO got his extension, I forget, that was in somewhere in the first couple weeks, they extended him. And there's been that worry of how are we going to continue to pay the guys? Because the guys we got, man, they're as good as it gets. Brian Branch, obviously, you just locked down Joseph. But now with Hutch, that's super, super exciting. And I think pivotal in the way of saying, okay, you guys can have Micah Parsons, Green Bay. We got Hutch.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's huge. And I mean, you got to look at all the guys coming down the line, too, as far as potential extensions. You talked about Branch. Is Laporta going to be in there?
Oh, he's got to be. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Gibbs, of course.
Yeah.
Which he's going to be huge. Running backs have come back into the fold
Yes,
in
they
such
have.
a big way lately.
Yeah.
So, no, it's great.
Yeah, which is wild because you think about Saquon making it possible for himself. Like, leaving New York, showing up the way he does in Philly, and like you're saying, really giving running backs the name again to say, you got to pay us. You know,
Got a little weird there for a bit.
It
I feel
did.
like why the disrespect towards these running backs.
and I get it because you're like, these guys take such a battering. They take such a battering. Other than Gibbs, because nobody could touch him. Right, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Run
my
right past
God. That 78-yard run last week. Oh, my. Nobody touched him.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nope.
It was insane.
You would have had a second one too if Sewell would have made it. Block. What
that
was he
block.
doing? He was just
I
trucking
think he was going
downfield.
too fast.
Too fast. He's like the juggernaut, He just can't stop once he gets going. I get it.
That's exactly it. Or Dreadnought, if you're a fan of Dungeons and Dragons. You guys play D&D?
I
Been a long time.
I have in the
Been a
past.
long
It's been a
time.
minute. Yeah.
It's a class within the Artificer, I believe. But anyways, I think long and the short of it, the extension's huge coming into this week, and we got Minnesota. So my question for you guys, would love to get your opinion, get your thoughts. Coming into the season, where'd you see the Lions at? I had them at 11-6. Now I've kind of shifted that to 12-5. Where are you guys at? What do you think?
I would have thought 11-6 would be best case scenario.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was. I mean, we were all concerned about what's it going to look like without Ben Johnson.
Yep.
We kept the core intact, but how instrumental was he in creating these plays? And I don't know. I've seen some of this play calling is almost Ben Johnson-esque with some of these tricks and But the core of it, if we can give Jared Goff a few seconds, he's going to find an open guy.
Yep.
And the running game is it's second to none.
Oh, my God.
The line works. We've got weapons. I think where I'm most surprised right now is obviously the way the defense is overachieving.
Oh, my God. The Legion of whom?
Ooh, yeah, right? Honestly, going into that last game, I'm like, who
literally,
are
I'm doing
these
all this
people?
research trying to figure out these guys. I was like, man, I don't know who any of these guys. And they played phenomenally.
At one point, the announcer was like, this guy has only played 15 snaps ever on defense.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, my God, this is who we're throwing out. And he was making plays.
And he was making plays.
It was
Holy
beautiful.
smoke. And that, I think it speaks to the culture of the team and Kelvin Shepard. Obviously, we saw next man up. All last year. I don't want to see that. I don't want that. But to know that they can, that's huge. So you had them at 11-6. Now looking down the gauntlet, where do you see them going?
Well, we're we won't be 15-2 again, but I guess 12-5 is probably a better guess at this point. I mean, if we can stay relatively healthy. It was timely bye week, of course. Hopefully we get Kirby Joseph back and maybe a couple other people soon on that defense. But, man, we can score a lot of points.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of teams that can hang with us on that level.
Yeah, because I think the line at this point, before the last game, we were roughly 35 points a game, and now we're hitting about 31 points a game. And it's funny because people look at our offense, and I don't know what you guys are hearing, scuttlebutt and whatnot. Hate that I use the word scuttlebutt, forgive me. But
it works.
It worked. People have been like, oh, the offense isn't the same. It's not the same under Ben Johnson. It's not putting up as many. And I think we've kind of just gotten way too used to 30 points a game, 35 points a game. There was a time where the Lions, we were like, we're hitting 17. I'm like, can we just get 21 points? Damn it. Just one time?
Yeah, you're a little spoiled, huh?
And that's it.
Well, that was the thing, right? I mean, the reason that we were averaging such higher points was because we had to. Our defense was absolutely decimated last year. And now it's like our defense is actually, pretty good.
Together.
They're coming together. Yeah, absolutely. So, but yeah, I mean, my guess at the beginning of the year, eternal optimist, I was saying, oh yeah, we're going to go 15-2 again.
Did you really?
I did.
Who'd you have the two losses to?
2 losses to. I think I put the Eagles down.
Fair. How'd you feel about Baltimore?
I put the Ravens down as
Did
the
you?
other
Okay.
loss.
Yeah.
But now coming into it, seeing kind of where we're at, I really only see personally 2 more losses.
Okay.
Still got the Eagles. I mean, they're not what they were last year.
Right.
Seems like there's a lot of internal problems going on there. And then the other one I think I put down as the Rams. Rams away.
That's fair. I've got us on a loss in that one as well.
Yeah, even though Rams,
God,
they're not necessarily.
Stafford,
I know,
I know.
Especially Kelly of all the people. Oh my God, I don't want to lose her.
Sweet Kelly. But so the Rams, I mean, their fan base is like, okay, is it going to be a home game or is it going to be an away game for them too, though? So we'll see how that turns out. But I really only see 2 more losses. On the rest of the
And frankly,
season.
I think we can probably hang with Philly. I'm not that scared.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
100%. I think it's going to be a close game.
Sunday Night Football. I know it's in Philly, so I'm like, man, that's a tough crowd. It's a tough place to play. But again, I look at Philly, and other than last week, it felt like for 4 weeks in a row, they were looking a little odd, a little shaky. They weren't using Saquon the way that you're like, bro, this guy, let him go.
Yeah.
Just let him go.
Yeah.
And so I look at him even winning. Who'd they play last week? That was the Giants, right? Yes, they played the Giants. And, they looked fine, but I'm like, that's also a Giants team with Jackson Dart and, well, now Cam Scatterby was out.
Brutal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I kept being like, okay, why aren't they showing the replay?
Yeah.
And then you go back, you go online, you find that replay.
That's right.
Yeah. Yep. No, dude, I think I would agree. I look at the Rams as a loss. I think Philly we could beat. I hate to say it, but I think we lose to the Bears in the final week of the season. Just because I don't think the Bears are good, but they are getting better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Ben Johnson, by the time Week 18 rolls around, and I know it's like I'm swearing right now and even saying this, but I think they're going to beat us. I don't like it. Does that have the implications for division versus a wild card? I think it does. I think that kind of all comes into play. But the Vikings, right now.
Yeah.
Imagine being Minnesota, which we're playing them this week. You're Minnesota. You give Sam Darnold away. You say, hey, man, go chase that money. They don't franchise tag him. And now Sam Darnold in Seattle 5-2. And now they got JJ. Carson Wentz is out. He's done. I just look at them and I'm like, they got to feel. I thought they were going to be the second best team in the NFC North.
Yeah, they were. they were poised. I thought their defense is dangerous.
Yeah.
Flores can call up some really great
my God,
schemes,
Flores.
and he can mess with people pretty good. And with Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, and of course the receiver talent.
Addison.
They have
and then you got
weapons.
Hutchinson.
But McCarthy's he's an unknown still. He's had his moments, but then we didn't really get to see
one quarter.
a whole lot. Yeah,
one quarter out of 8.
The final quarter of the first game
Against
leads that
a bad
comeback.
Bears team, right?
Bears.
It's just I don't necessarily know where they're at right now. It's just you think that they're going to be good because you're saying, okay, maybe you should hold on to Darnold and kind of keep him there.
I thought they should have franchise tagged him. Granted, we costed him $50 million that last game.
Yeah.
We took $50 million away from the poor man.
Oh, that's true. And then maybe do you want to give McCarthy another year to kind of just learn?
It felt like a soft benching, though.
Yeah.
Right? Because, with the high ankle sprain,
a
lot of people were like, it could just be a soft benching. Let Carson Wentz take it.
Yeah.
But now there's nobody to save him.
Yeah, now they got to throw him in against the Lions.
Against the Lions. Against
literally throwing him to the Lions.
Right after Hutchinson. Daniel in the Lion's Den. Right after Hutchinson gets that $180 million extension, he's going to chase around his old friend. I can't wait.
It's going to be a 5-sack game.
Did you see I picked up the Lions D in fantasy?
Yeah,
this week?
congratulations.
Yeah, let's go.
Kudos.
That's smart. That's a good week to do it. That's a good week to do it.
is.
All right, so looking at this, I guess the season as a whole, you're saying land at probably 12-5. You're saying 13-4, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think 12-5 still wins the division too.
Do you?
I don't know. What do you see with the Packers?
Well, that's the problem. So even if the Packers have 11 wins, they had that dumb tie.
Yeah.
So that's giving them the edge of win percentage. Right now, Packers are leading the damn division.
Yeah.
It's killing me. I think ties should just be either done away with or both teams get a loss.
I can get behind that.
Okay.
Yeah. Think about it for a second.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I look at the Packers. If they land at 11 and what would be 5-1 at that point, and then how many in-division games have they won? Mm-hmm. I mean, I also said it on my last episode, and boy, did people let me have it in the comments. But I said they're going to beat us on Thanksgiving Day. I know,
Just
that
ruin
sigh
everybody's Thanksgiving
because it just feels like it's going to happen. Jordan Love is inconsistent as all get out, but there's something about it historically, and I know people, don't play too much into the history. We lost 7 years in a row. We finally beat the Bears last year, but did we even beat the Bears?
Oh my God, we shouldn't have.
Oh my God, we did not.
Yeah, no, I don't see that happening. Just the way that the first game went, and they're not going to let that. Dan Campbell won't let that happen again. And I don't think the Packers are that good of a team that plays in other people's stadiums. They're just, it seems like they always struggle. And I think they're going to struggle very mightily.
Yeah. It's going to be loud.
Field.
It's going to be loud.
It's going to be insane.
Speaking of Ford Field, you used to work there, Eric?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
During the, was it the Matt Patricia era?
Oh, yeah. We don't really like to talk about that.
What'd you do there?
I was the HR manager.
So you tried to get Matt Patricia fired constantly.
You know what? Towards when things were starting to wind down in his career. I mean, you can say that. But, I wasn't nearly anywhere involved with the actual team, but ran the concessions and stuff like that over there. So,
And Founders, you guys have, there's beer in Ford Field, right? You guys have actually planted your flag in Ford Field. What do we got in there?
Good question. Probably.
I would say Mortal Bloom all day.
Yeah. Do you know for sure, Lindsay? Yeah.
Mortal Bloom and all day.
Yeah.
All day.
That's all you need.
I mean, yeah, dude. It's funny because Mortal Bloom, the first time I had the first one, I was like, oh, okay, this is really good. But then I tried the Imperial Thorn.
Okay.
And then that hit. I was like, this is the Mortal Bloom of it. Because the tropical. The tropical, it did, 8%. Tropical Haze is also fantastic. Love that one. So is it just the Mortal Bloom, the standard one?
Probably
and then
just
the all
OG,
day?
yeah.
Okay.
I also know that
Michigan Pilsner. Please. There's an open set.
Well, I also know that previously when I worked there for the Thanksgiving game, they had a special, I think it was a quarter barrel of CBS actually on tap there.
What? CBS?
I mean, this was back in 2018.
Matt Patricia era. We had to make people happy again.
Give me something.
Give me something.
Give them a little, high dose. But I was blown away by that, and I'm like, oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, are you guys going to any games this year? be able to make it down
I went
there?
to the Chicago game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that was a blast.
I don't have any plans yet. So I've been road traveling the last couple of years. I did Lambeau 2 years ago for that Thursday night game. It was awesome. And then I went down to Chicago last year to watch us stomp the Bears. But I don't know. I can't afford tickets, so I need somebody to invite me.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I get it. Those ticket prices are friggin' nuts right now. That's kind of annoying. If I lived closer to Detroit, I'm like, man, I would just go down to tailgate.
Oh yeah.
Just hang out and then just run home, watch the game. Like that's kind of the move right there.
Oh yeah, that's what it was for me for the Bears game. I'm just going down there to tailgate, hang out with some friends. I got a buddy that lives super close by. Went down there to tailgate, and they're like, "Oh, let's just see what it says on Ticketmaster here for tickets," and we ended up going. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I've heard a lot of Lions fans saying that they're going to away games. It's just easier. It's cheaper. And you're like, man, it's kind of a bummer. But at the same time, hey, at least we're filling up the stands.
Yeah, I love to see it show up. I mean, 2 years ago in Lambeau we were drowning out. Yeah, it was
Dude,
amazing.
well, that Bucks game, I'm looking in the crowd. I didn't see a speck of red. No. Like, you look back, and we were wearing the black jerseys, so, like, you could really see it and there was, like, a few every now and again. But for the most part, I'm like, dude, seeing that place packed out. Because I remember I went to a Thanksgiving Day game. Maybe it was during Patricia, maybe 6 years ago. And it was just kind of, it was sad. Because you know how much you can see it now, the fan base, how incredible this fan base is, and belonging to this greater community of Lions fans, and seeing that place packed out, and the Lions are good. Yep. I mean, it's the most fun time. It is the most fun time.
Looked like it was pretty loud there last game.
Yes, it did.
You saw Baker just trying to cover his ears and get the calls, and that's beautiful. That's an advantage, You gotta rely on your fans to.
Yeah. Some would say these are the golden years. We gotta feel like we're in them before they're gone.
We're in a
I don't want to say they're gone. They're gonna be gone, but I mean,
that
it's
is
just
still wide
as
open.
a Lions fan, it's just far and few between for us. So
I mean, the finale of The Office when Andy. I don't know. Have you guys watched The Office?
Oh, yeah.
You finished the whole way through? Mm-hmm. When he said, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days while you're in the good old days. Like, that hit me so hard. And that's right now.
It's
that
right now.
And, like, heck, man, maybe it lasts another 10 years, but we're still in it.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in it, so you got to enjoy. You got to enjoy while St. Brown is here, and we have him for another 3 years.
Well, we talked about it earlier, but we're not going to be able to afford everybody.
No.
It's not going to happen.
It's just the way that is.
And that's like the biggest blight of it all, where you're just like, man, you fall in love with these guys. And so when you see Hutch get extended this morning or last night, when was it? Was that last night? Or?
Today, this
morning.
This morning.
When that happens, it's something to really just to love and to cherish in this moment, because it's fleeting. It's going to go away. I look at the Bills, man. Like, their window, you talk about Super Bowl windows, and it just feels like it's ever shrinking. Yeah. It's always on that bubble where you're like, oh, they could. They are.
They got Josh Allen.
But at what point, and same with the Lions, man, because I feel like last year, the injuries, that's what.
Oh, that was awful. And, frankly, we overachieved 2 years ago. We should not have been in the championship game. But, man, we were riding high. We were just.
Don't get me started on.
Actually, get started. Go ahead. Go ahead. I got half beer left. Keep going.
I was about to say, don't get me started on Vildor, because I will lose my mind.
Vildor, that son of a. Oh my God! You could hand me 3 CBSs and I'd play better corner.
I have never gone from such a high to such a low than
bro.
During that
17-point swing off the face into Ayuk's hands on like the 4.
An uncharacteristic fumble by Gibbs.
I know.
Oh my gosh. It was working against us that day.
The worst of it all was C.J. Gardner-Johnson waving goodbye to their fans at halftime. If you go back and watch, he's literally waving goodbye.
Guess what? He's on the Bears now.
Did he move to the Bears?
Mm-hmm. They picked him up. I think it was today or yesterday.
That's hilarious. That's a great mistake. I love that. Oh, maybe we are beating them week 18. Never mind. I take it back. 13-4.
Gonna swing it.
Oh my God. Well, hey,
exactly.
My thoughts or your guys' last thoughts about the season, how it's been, where it's going in Minnesota this week. Mm-hmm. What do you got? What are you thinking?
Go ahead, Jerry.
I assume we're gonna take care of business this week. Like I said, let's get some healthy back on defense. But Shepard's got those guys playing he's a real deal. He's a player's coach, and he's just got these guys playing out of their asses.
I know.
I could not believe it. How. And at halftime last week, I'm like, okay, well, we better start scoring some points because they can't keep this up. But they pretty much did.
Yeah.
It was right down to the finish.
14-3 at half, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but the defense.
And then they came out and scored to start the second half, and I'm like, okay, well, it's going to be a game. But, yeah, we did great. It was And we can keep healthy on the offensive side.
Yes.
You know, every time Gibbs touches the ball, I know that he doesn't take a lot of hits, but it doesn't take much to.
I've seen him get jacked up though, where you're like, oh God, like Gibbs goes down. I love Monty, but there's something going on, right? Like he's getting less touches. They're trying to work him into the offense.
They're trying. It's just not. Yeah. Why is it not working? I feel like every time Monty gets the ball, he's just surrounded by guys.
Yep.
Gibbs gets the ball, and I don't know if it's just the vision to bounce it out of there or what he can do, and where Monty's just going to try to. And he does. He'll plow through. He'll carry some guys.
Just got to let him get those touches.
Yeah, it's true. And we figured it was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
We're going to lead more Gibbs heavy this year. But I would like to see a little more balance, if anything, just to keep Gibbs healthy as possible going for the long haul.
You saw it in the Baltimore game. That's where Monty really broke out.
Yes.
And Gibbs probably couldn't get that much going, and Monty just had a huge
yeah,
game.
You're right.
Yeah. Nice to have those options, right?
Absolutely.
One's not working, try the other, and of course, plenty of weapons in the receiving game too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that is one thing we've been extremely fortunate with is health on the offense. Yeah, we got depleted last year defensively, but who got hurt? Sam Laporta for like 2 games. You're like he's got the brace on.
Monty was hurt for a little bit too last year.
Yeah, you're right. He did miss 2 games.
Yeah.
But then Goff being healthy the whole time.
That's the key, and that will derail us.
Oh my God! Yeah,
right.
Who's our backup? Kyle Allen.
Allen.
Oh my God! Which he
beat out Hendon Hooker.
It's not Hendon Hooker. Hendon Hooker sucked.
I had high hopes.
So did I.
He could be good.
Yeah,
and then
I love him.
He
couldn't get in a live game. Looked great in practice, just couldn't get in the live games.
Yeah. All the preseason games I'm watching him, I'm just like the guy. He's just trying to make way too much happen. So I don't know, dude. If Goff goes down, that's where the difficulty is going to be.
All bets are off the table then, for sure.
When Goff was brought here, how'd you guys feel, and where are you feeling? What are you feeling now?
I'll be completely honest.
Do me a favor. Be completely honest.
I thought he was just going to cover this gap onto the next the bridge quarterback, and then we'll see where we're going from there. But I mean, I am so happy to have been wrong.
God bless you for saying that. The amount of people who will not admit that they were like, oh, it was going to be bridge.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I thought it was a good trade. But I thought, okay, Goff can be a stopgap. We're going to start investing in quarterbacks. I'm sure we're going to draft one this year. We'll make a trade. Something will happen, and then it never did. And I do love Goff. He scares the hell out of me when he gets forced out of the pocket or something. Yeah. I'm like, oh God, please no.
That's the most exciting part.
Yeah.
What's he going to do?
Something's going to happen.
He might just trip over his own feet.
He looks like he runs so hard, but he doesn't go anywhere. It's really impressive.
The best is when he leaps into the end zone.
Oh yeah, it just gets carried up by like a 10-year-old. Like, get up here, buddy.
Dude, that little girl who was like smacking his helmet, going nuts. It was beautiful. It was great.
But Minnesota, I think it's going to be a huge defensive game. Okay. Defense is going to do awesome. I mean, you got Amik covering JJ again, so we'll see how he does again with that responsibility. But Hutch, coming off that extension, I'd look out.
100%. Yeah. I think the Vikings are averaging roughly 18.5 over the season, 18.5 points over the season, or it's 18.5 in the last 4 games. I got to check the stat.
Okay.
But still, in the last 4 games, because they put up like 21, 22, and then whatever they put up against the Chargers, 10.
Yeah.
It was something terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that was such an ugly game. Oh, my God. So I'm not worried about them offensively, especially if JJ comes in. He's a winner, and that's awesome. But it's the NFL, and he hasn't had Hutch barrel down on him yet. He hasn't had Aleem McNeil barrel down on, which getting him back.
Yeah, he's back this week.
He's back. Yeah, he played like 20 snaps last week against Tampa. So
and he had some plays.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got in there right off the bat. I think it was in the first drive. Aleem, and I think Aleem is very underrated. Like people kind of, which is, hey man, that's whatever. I look at him. That's why he's paid.
Yeah.
That's why he got paid. And the guy's a fantastic nose tackle. DJ Reader, hopefully he's healthy as well. But yeah, dude, looking forward to Minnesota. I think this is a game that the Lions put in the bag. All you got to do is put up 21. I think you win it.
Yeah,
we should
agree with that.
Yeah. 21. Absolutely. You're good to go. But hey, fellas, thank you. Is there anything else burning in the bosom that you would like to share to those out there for Lions fans?
No, just. Well, yeah, I say no, but then I'm going to say something. So definitely, like I said before, it's kind of like, I have to be careful not to be a spoiled Lions fan, because honestly, it's been like 3 years?
3 years.
It's like been successful.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, I know we probably could have won that game by more points last week.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, we won the game.
Yeah.
What are you complaining about?
Yeah.
Like, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's enjoy the ride. Let's get to the playoffs and see what we can do.
Absolutely. We're definitely nitpicking offense, right? Like myself included. I'm like, well, we left a lot out on the table.
It's true. I mean, and we're aggressive though, right?
Yeah.
We're going to go for it on fourth down,
Yeah.
and if you don't get it, you don't get your points, and you just got to expect that. But we're not going to change our mentality. Let me bring this up because I don't hear anybody talking about it, but I'm a little worried about Jake Bates. I don't know. Is he a great kicker? Is he? Because I think that he was.
You're asking the question nobody wants to talk about.
I know. I think he obviously maybe overachieved a bit to get started, and he's like, wow, he's doing pretty good, but he
missed that 54.
Yeah, he's missed a few
Hit
kicks.
that 58 that doinked in.
Right. Is he good enough? That's what
I don't know. I mean, I think he is good enough. I'll say that to start off. I think he is good enough because you see all these other kickers that are having problems that have been well established across the league for a long time. Butker has his issues. Who's the person that I forget the one that
Tucker's got his issues too.
Well, I mean,
Wow, what a fall.
Went there.
That's another conversation.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, kickers have issues all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes they have good days, bad
The
days.
Jake Moody kid fell off fast, right?
Yeah.
Pinheiro also. Who's the guy with the glasses who played for the Colts?
Rodrigo?
Blankenship, right?
Blankenship. Oh,
yeah,
right.
I heard that
Rodrigo
he's
Blankenship. Yeah, thank you. I'm like, which name is that?
Yeah, well, yeah. Dude, no, he had his issues. You're right. But I guess I look at it and I'm just like, we don't go for. I feel like we don't kick enough field goals to know.
Exactly.
Right?
And that's a fine problem to have.
And it is a great problem to have.
Let's go for 2 every time.
Every time. Oh my!
Would not bother me. It'd be like NFL blitz.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you go to Founders. I'm never getting 1. I'm always going for 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I'm not getting 1 beer. I'm getting 2.
Nice.
I've heard too many people say that they do this, and I need to know how you, as a head brewmaster, headmaster brewer, head brewman. What's the
You put them in any order.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Brewmaster head.
There you go.
People, I hear, will get the Dirty Bastard and the Rubaeus mixed together in the same glass. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yeah. Well,
How do you honestly feel about that?
So this has been going on for a while. This whole my bartenders think they work at like the deli shop, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll mix this and this for you." And at first, I was like, "Dude, a little respect for what I was trying to do." But people loved it, and it really, it empowered the bartenders to do stuff, and so I'm fine with it now.
You're fine with
whatever you want to drink.
You're
man.
fine with it.
Absolutely.
But like Palo, have you ever tried it?
No.
So you're not fine with it.
Hey, I just want to sell beer. Okay, so if you want to put those 2 beers together, hey man.
I've heard people do this, and I'm like, man, I gotta ask him.
To desecrate it even more.
Yeah.
I've
Give it a
I've even done the Rubaeus and all day. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I mean, I eat.
Have fun, man.
Listen, okay.
Have fun.
Whatever you're drinking it.
How many people do I need to sign a petition? I find this to be my civic duty. George Washington did what he did, right? Okay. Abraham Lincoln did what he did.
You're a lot
All
like
these
those
people
guys.
here said Teddy Roosevelt. My civic duty in life is to bring back the Lizard of Kaz.
Really?
I don't talk to this guy
Bro,
about it. I mean,
you don't like the Lizard of Kaz?
preaching to the
Loved
pastor.
It was just a polarizing beer, so
Really?
either people tell me how much they love it, or
The
the
best.
people are like,
It was my favorite. It was like I love CBS. I would say that is my standard favorite now. The Lizard of Kaz was so damn good, and I'm just gonna say, man, that blueberry, the Detroit Lions, Honolulu Blue.
I mean, right? Do you know why I made that beer?
No, tell me why. Tell me
Okay.
why you made every freaking beer.
etymology.
Every one of them. I'll start with that one.
All right, give me that
So my little sister, was turning 30 years old, and her husband, my brother-in-law, also works here.
Okay.
So we suggested, let's make a beer for her birthday, and we talked about some flavor profiles that she liked: blueberries, vanilla, and chocolate being the main ones. So we made a beer for her, and man, when it was done, it was a hot mess, right?
Really?
The blueberry was like jumping out tart, and then the chocolate was trying to be sweet, and the vanilla was, had its own fragrance. So I was like, you know what? I mean, I see the potential here, but this beer needs a little time.
Okay.
So we do what we always do. We put it in a bourbon barrel.
That's what I'm talking about.
Forgot about it.
Oh my God!
And then we came back to it. I'm like, there we go.
No way.
Now that gave time for all those flavors to meld together, and so her name is Elizabeth Kosmicki, and we always called her Liz. So she became the Lizard of Kos, so we named it after her.
Bro, that is. That's an incredible story. I love that. Oh my God. I wondered because somebody asked me, they were like, oh, why is it called that? Literally asked me, why is it called that? And I was like, I don't know. It's got a Komodo dragon on it. That's awesome. Dude.
Yeah. But, I mean, I remember reading the reviews when it released, and everyone was like, it's so sweet, diabetes, this and that. And, I mean, look where we've come with these pastry stouts and things.
Wow,
like,
just went to 0 to
that beer is
100
nothing compared to,
oh my
to
God.
where we're at now. So, but whatever.
It was so, I'm not kidding. When my buddy got married, I would, whenever somebody got married, I would bring them at the bachelor party a Lizard of Kos. Because to me, it was like, it was the premiere. It was perfectly sweet, but it was balanced with the bourbon. Like every bit of it, and the stout just so deep and decadent, man.
I'm glad you like that,
bro. It was so good. It was so good.
Let's bring it back, Lindsay. We put it on the brand calendar.
How many people do we need to sign a petition? Because I will get that going. Right now, I only got 7,000 subs, but what you tell me what we need.
The People's Champion. Yeah, there you go.
Campbell.
Yeah, the People's Champion for Lizard of Kos.
Listen, man, I don't know how much more time you got. I got another question for you. Dan Campbell walks into the room right now.
Oh, God.
And you can pour him any beer out of a tap. What are you pouring him?
Oh, my God.
Imagine that voice as he's coming up, that booming voice. And you're like,
man.
Here comes Dan.
Oh, my God. Grit! Dude. Something gritty. What's the grittiest thing we got on tap? I don't know. Dan seems to me like I bet he just wants to crush a beer, right? I don't think he's gonna be thinking too much about flavor profile or whatnot. I'd throw him a Pilsner in all day or something. Watch him just go to town.
I mean, if you're gonna
throw 6 of them down or something.
If you're gonna throw him a barrel aged, I'd throw him a DKML.
He might get a kick out of that, right?
Can you explain to me the DKML? Because we had it on the show a few weeks ago. That was the beer of the day, and I'm trying to understand. Is it just what? Explain it to me, man.
What makes it a malt liquor? Yeah. So malt liquor is generally it's got a high percentage of corn in it. So So we use malted corn. We use premium corn syrup. You're just looking for sugar sources to ferment down and try to get nice and dry. Have some of that corn flavor. So yeah, we just made a monster corn beer. We fermented it with a Spanish lager yeast. Made a bunch of alcohol, and then we laid it down in bourbon barrels for extra layer of excitement.
Yeah, dude, it's like so sweet, but like you had it. He came over, I gave him one. My buddy who does not like beer gave him one, and he was like, "Man, I could drink this whole thing." He's like, "This is sweet. It's good." Like there was something about it. And I was like, man, I got to ask when we get there what that is.
Well, I love it because it's actually, analytically, it is not a very sweet beer, but there's a lot of, it just leans that way with flavor cues.
Yeah.
But which makes it, kind of easier to drink because it is sweet, but it doesn't linger on the palate heavy like a sweet fruit beer or something like that.
It's good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. I mean, I've made for me, it's like, wow, I should probably go to bed soon. I'm going to have one more drink. Can I get,
Go for the DKML right before bed, 14.2%.
Well, at least it's 12 ounce, but I think last time we made it was in Bombers. So that commitment got significantly worse. And I remember waking up to partially drank bottles, being like, oh, man.
And it just doesn't
Why
work
did I open that thing?
Yeah. Dang, dude. Wow. All right, Lizard of Kos, what are we saying, 10,000 signed signatures?
10,000 should get it done, right, Lindsay? All right.
So maybe
5,000?
Lindsay's cutting deals today.
Done.
Wow.
Deal. 5,000.
If the Lions beat the Vikings this week, we'll do it for 4,000.
Oh! All right, well, so it's easy. So 4,000, that's no problem.
Yeah.
I'm getting the signature.
Half your following,
dude, it's gonna be a bummer when I show up here and I got the petition and I hand it in. that's gonna.
I mean, you got 6 signatures right now.
Yeah, so. That's true. That's true. That's true.